Hey everybody, it's Karen from Waterfall Acrylics. How are you? I was painting without you guys because I have so many of those little rounds, and I don't know, I didn't want to bore you. And then, you know, my buddy Jen is like, film everything. You have to film everything. And this is exactly how her voice sounds. Not really, but anyway, so I've done one. I'm about to scrape another one. I'm playing with my brand new little mini hairdryer, and I'm just knocking off a couple little rounds and then a big one. Ooh, an 8x8. So let me get you guys down and I'm just going to carry on. All right, I'm back. So all I've done so far is a 5-inch square that's hanging out while the puddle collects. And then this guy here who is one that's a do-over. It's wet. I just screwed it up. I'm not used to that little hair dryer, so I was trying a variety of techniques like blowing down, blowing sideways, trying the 2 settings. It only goes up to 1,000 watts, that's high, and then the low setting is 500 watts. There's no heat setting, it's either, you know, high or low, but it does have the cool jet button on it, so I've been pressing that. So I'm just gonna pour over this mess right here, give this guy another shot, do another one, and then I do want to do an 8x8 with negative space. That was like on my list of things to do. So once all of these rounds are gone, well, I don't know, I'm on this kick to get rid of all the little things to paint on in my house. So I have nothing but big canvases left. So we're gonna do this one with black cell activator. So let's start. My colors are, real quick, the pouring medium recipe and everything will come up. I'm using all golden fluid acrylics. So I have dairy lead yellow, I have quinacridone magenta, I have some interference violet, and then my favorite permanent violet dark. So those are the colors. And then I'm just alternating some black and white cell activator. And I just had to add my pouring medium, the untinted house paint and the varnish it was in a closed container, been sitting around for a couple days. And normally when I add my fluid acrylics, I don't do anything to it. I don't add water. And tonight, this one didn't turn out. It was because it was so thick that I had to stop and add just like, I'm talking like less than 1/8 of a teaspoon of water to my colors. And that's when I was like, oh yeah, I should put the camera on. And here we are, you're all caught up. I had a very exciting day today. I went outside and I got in my car and I drove my car all the way to Target, and I got myself some toothpaste and some other necessities and came home. But it was very exciting to be out. It was the first time in well over a month, and I have some serious cabin fever. And the weather here hasn't been all that great. Like if it's warm enough, and I say warm enough, like maybe 50 degrees, then it's been like, you know, blustery winds at 50 miles an hour. I'm like, what the hell? And that's no fun to walk around in. So, yeah, it was nice to get out. I don't know if I like the interference violet on top, but too late. All right, so we're gonna do black cell activator and try my cute little Berta, that's the brand name, hair dryer. And I'm gonna go sideways this time, see what happens. it's strong enough. I don't know. Man, the colors with the black though. And then I thought that was white, but that's the interference, the violets. That's why I just didn't want that on top, but it was too late. My sides are not taped, and I wish I could show you. Like if that lacing stays along the side, this will be super pretty. I'm gonna throw my hair in a ponytail and just give a puff real quick, and then I'm gonna bring the other one up that I need to either give a little spin or a little tilt, and then we'll do another one, and then the 8x8, and that'll be kind of like it for today. So let me hold my hair back. Yeah, it's just gonna bring up that violet, and I'm not real sure I'm a fan of that. Yep, I'm gonna leave that be. So I'm gonna scoot this guy off. Hold on. I'm gonna grab me some of this amazing lacing. And it'll get poured off, but just for giggles. Yeah, that'll look stupid anyway. There. That's just so pretty on my turntable here. Yeah, that looks stupid. That'll get poured off. All right, let me throw him on a cookie cutter. I'm getting really good with the spatula and just like. So here's my 5-inch square that I did without you guys. It's just been sitting here. So I think the scent, oh, still stuck to my cookie cutter. Get off. I'm tempted to give it like just a baby spin. Is there anything in my way that I have to worry about? Let me move the canvas. Because I have my tarp down everywhere. Move my paint. And let me move the one we just did. Way out of the way. Just a little baby spin. Did I do anything at all? Because I really can't whip it without the container. Oh look, see I got one corner though. Huh, let me go the other way. And hardly like anything has flown off or anything. Oh, so close for the other two. Those two. Like a little tiny bit right there. I mean, that's really real easy. Don't go too hard. Ta-da! Well, that one came up really pretty. So this was the same colors, different order. It has the dark violet like in the middle here. I'll get you guys down for a close-up at the end for everything. I'll say goodbye and then do the close-up thing. That way I can pop my camera off the stand. But that one's super cute. Nice little square. We'll put him back. And we'll knock out another one, and then we'll do the 8x8 with negative space. So he can hang out there. And what do I have? Or should I just go ahead and do the 8x8? Well, oh no, let's see what this guy is doing. Because I'm not so sure I like him. I think the sideways, rather than the blowing on top, was way better. So this guy might be a do-over. I gotta pour off that icky stuff I put on there. And it has too much black for me too. Let me move that really pretty pink one way out of the way. Yeah, I'm just not gonna like this guy at all. What do you think? I think that's a hot, hot mess. All right, so I'm just gonna redo this guy, and then we'll do the 8x8, and that's it, because I'm like really tired of the little rounds. I am. There might be, you know what I should do is just do a long video and tape them all up and kills them all and just knock them all out in one setting just to be done. All right, let's reuse that little bit of paint right there. And this one is with the black cell activator. All right, try to do a better job. So black cell activator, we're gonna want that light color on top. Maybe the pink. So let's go purple, interference violet, yellow, and then the pink. Oops. And we'll do black. All right, I'm gonna do that sideways thing like it did on the last guy. I don't know if my hairdryer has enough oomph. I need to give that a little poof. I'm gonna throw on some gloves on my, at least a glove to hold my hair back. All right. All right, we're gonna put that off to the side and move along to the 8x8. I just made 3 big divots right there. Love the colors though, looking really bright and happy. And let's do the 8x8. So come here, you. Put you over here. Looking good. And so for the 8x8, I just have this idea where, kind of like a Dutch pour, where I'm just gonna cover this in white and like maybe make a puddle here. And just like, not too big. I don't want it to like run over these 2 edges. Maybe just these 2, and just be able to tilt it up and back to get rid of some of the house paint. So, let's put some of this on. This we can give it a little spin just to help spread it out. And take our fingers, do our sides. The house paint is not thinned out. This is just my usual Glidden Essentials. I'm gonna make up like a 4-cup batch with my with not even quite a 1/4 cup of GAC 800 to prevent crazing. I had some dirt in my paint. Seems a little thick. All right. Hold on 1 second. That was dumb to spin it that fast for something that big because it got my pants and I wanted to get it off before it set in. All right, so I'm gonna do black. I just like the drama of black more than a white. So let's go with, yeah, we'll do that same order. We'll do right about there, the purple. Let's put we'll do yellow next. Whoa, a lot of yellow. Went a little crazy. And then the interference. Decided to put it on the yellow this time. And then a bunch of pink. All right, wish me luck. This turns out like the vision in my head. Don't drip in it. Oh, such a goober. Such a goober. Wow. Oh, I just dropped black like, I'm gonna get that out. And I'm gonna get out the white. I swear I do everything as hard as possible. And I like that black metal. And I like this too. That's looking really good. My fingers are a mess. I'm not gonna bother with gloves. So all kinds of amazing lacing everywhere. So just want to stretch it there without really going over, and over this way without going over. You know what I mean? Like just get rid of some of the white and stretch out the lacing. And maybe take this black part and have it be down, like I want the flower falling off the edge. You know what I mean? So if that's the case, then the center of the flower should not be in the center of the canvas. It's really not now, but if I can get it down just a 1/2 inch, I'd be happier. But, you know, in a perfect world and all that. Oh my God, it's stuck. There's my spatula. Pry it off. All right. Just want to take it down this way a bit, like straight toward the corner. And then bring it back. I'm going to go straight over this side gonna wreck into things. No, you can't go over and come back. Maybe a little toward this other corner without going over. And then come back. And then, so I'm gonna move it around. Let me stare at it. I want this one petal to touch. All right. I'll take it. I know you're white. I'm gonna let that collect there. I didn't like that middle with all the white. I mean, all the black. That was me just totally. The colors are amazing. I just feel like I botched this. But I'm gonna let that sit. We'll swap it out. So I need 2 cookie cutters. I'll just put it right here beside me, and we'll look at that other little round, and then we'll come back to this guy. I love this right here though. That I could just Posca pen in yellow or something. It's better. Hold on, let me dork for a second. Where did I want to cut in? Just a little bit, like there. This one has a cut in. And it's not that I have to draw a line, it's just me kind of pushing the paint and then pulling out. And then if I get a little line or something, you can usually just take that right off. Like that. Just like a hint of a petal. And I think the other one would be somewhere, this one would need actual white. In there like that. Just a hint. That's probably going to roll off. Look at that all collecting in the middle. Man, it's amazing what a little tiny change will do for your composition. And I see where I want to push, like where there's this big black spot, I'm going to push in here. Like kind of deep too. And then just lift up and leave it. And I'll see if I like that or not. All right, let's revisit the other one. Oh my God, I am such an idiot, y'all. Total idiot. All right, so while I was making my little petals and I was all pleased with myself, I was doing it with my cell activator, which, if you look, is a completely different shade of white than the house paint. Like, it's much brighter, and it's going to dry like that. So I'm gonna lose some of my negative space and take it off. It's almost up to that one corner. I don't like this anymore. The only thing that's saving it is the amazing colors. This is a mess. This is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. It's like all around it. The center's a mess. I got big white blotches everywhere now. Oh my God. I'm going to deliberately ruin that center. Hopefully for the best. A little more, a little more, a little more. A little more. Oh my gosh. That's what I had in mind. Maybe that's all I needed was a good stretch, y'all. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. So I'm probably gonna have to, I'm gonna do it off camera too. That was a good save. This looks hella better, like much more organic, loving the petals, love the colors. I still have a big old white streak of my cell activator paint. I will off camera dissect that out of there and just pour some house paint. But I'm not going to bore you guys. I want to get that other little round up. And yeah, I feel I'm grumpy pants too. Like, yeah, that's all I'm going to say is I've been grumpy pants. So I'm just going to move this to the side. I'll get you guys down in a second. It poured off the sides really pretty too. The sides look amazing. So I don't want to mess it up. So see if I can pop it off of here. It really wants to stick to the cake stand. Coming off. All right, I'm just going to put him to the side for a second. Actually, he's way too close because I'm going to drip on him, so let me move it some more. Yeah, he's gorgeous. All right, the little round, and then I'm done. I feel like this is a very discombobulated video. I apologize. And I kind of like this one just the way it is too. I want to keep that negative space. Actually, I want to get a little more of it if I can. So this is another one where I'm just going to tilt some of this downward because it's so bright and happy with those pops of color at the top. And see if I can wiggle my way down there. Even if things get smushed a little. But some things are starting to slide off. Like you can slide off over here. Yeah, all you stuff. Go ahead. You can go off and then come back. Oh, that's just very fun. That's a keeper. That's a ta-da right there. It's like the paint new. We better cheer her up. Well, I'm 3 for 3. It was a battle. It was a battle. Let me get you guys down for a close-up and then I'll come and say goodbye because I'm a mess. You guys, see you in a second. First one, you didn't see me pour it, but you saw the end where I spun it out. Very pretty. That's with the white cell activator, obviously. Here's the little round. I'm kind of in love with that. It's just so cute, and I like that it's that it doesn't look like a traditional bloom. Always looking for something different, you know. And then the one that gave me so much problems, so much heartache, but it turned out is this guy here. I went ahead where that lump of white is right there, where the negative space is. That's where I covered up my cell activator with house paint. So hopefully that'll level out, and you won't see the difference in the two shades of white. That's what it looks like up high. And you come down. There's where I made my little line to separate the petals, the lacing, and then I just poured it right off the edge like that. So, pretty dang happy with that. I want to do a series of 4, one in each corner, to have it look like a whole bloom when you put them up on the wall. So that might be my next series. I just have to get some more, either 8x8s or 10x10s. So yeah, that's what they all look like. Let me show my face and say goodbye. Oh my goodness. See, that's why I can't just use a ponytail, because that must have gotten in when I was giving the one painting a puff. Oh wow. I wanted to give a quick shout out to Laurie and Shannon for supporting my channel. Thank you guys so much. Greatly appreciated it. Thanks to Jen Neal for always making me film. Hopefully this turns out and I can get a video up for you guys. Yeah, I am really intrigued by the doing 4 of those blooms and having it look like one cohesive flower on 4 different canvases. So I think that's going to be my next project. I'm going to film, or not, I'm going to paint offline and knock out a couple more of these rounds just to use them up. So I'll see you guys soon. Take care, be well, be safe, and yeah, if you need something, I guess. See you guys. Bye.